Yo, what's good everyone? It's Leak and I'm back with another video. In this video I want to talk about 3 additions or chapters that I think would be pretty dope for DVD. Mind you, these are chapters or additions that are not even horror related, but I think could be a cool addition to DVD, honestly. I literally can only think of really 3 in mind that I really want, and that would be pretty dope to add to the game. I know I made a community post about which non-horror chapters you want in DVD, and to be honest, there were some pretty interesting ones, such as Breaking Bad and Jurassic Park, which I find completely random, but it's still cool to be creative once in a while. These chapters or additions probably won't ever happen, but I'm still gonna add these to the list anyways. One of these chapters or additions you probably already know, but I still put it in the list anyways. I don't know, like, have you ever just thought that if Dead by Daylight was to add a non-horror chapter, what would it be for the first time? I feel like it would be a license that's big and it's not horror related, but it's huge enough and could fit in DVD pretty well to make it fit that horror vibe, or it might have some horror elements. I don't know, but I honestly do think that it's a possibility that we could get a chapter that's not horror related into DVD. I just don't know how soon it will be. Obviously, I don't have that type of information, but it's a theory. I'm pretty sure that one of these roadmaps is going to consist of a non-horror chapter, and the community will still be pretty excited and inviting towards it. So anything is possible with Dead by Daylight. That's the thing. It's like anything is possible. But number 1 is something comic book or specifically Gotham related. I think that a Gotham chapter would be pretty dope to have in DVD. I talked about this a while ago, and I think adding someone like the Joker, Victor Zsasz, Scarecrow, any one of those from the Asylum or anything like that will be pretty dope to have. Even someone like Mr. Freeze or anyone like that would be pretty dope to have in DVD. Especially someone like the Joker. I'm surprised Joker didn't make it into DVD yet. I mean, I'm not entirely surprised because it's not horror related, but Joker does have some horror elements and he is a pretty terrifying character, at least in the inside. He might not look scary, but his intentions are terrifying. He's very unpredictable and he could just strike you at any moment. And I feel like he will be the killer to have like 3 powers in one. I feel like that's not how unpredictable he is. So to have him running around in the game, or at least like as a skin for somebody like the Clown or something like that, I always thought of the idea, and I mentioned in the video too, that it would be pretty dope to have a Clown skin where it's the Joker, but instead of his pink gas being pink and the survivors coughing, that the gas would be green and the stars would start laughing instead, but it would still slow them down. I don't really know what color the yellow gas would be, but for sure the pink gas would be green and it will have the stars laugh, and then you could just give the Joker like a knife or something like that. I still think that would be pretty dope to have in the game. Just something Gotham related. Even Scarecrow would be a perfect fit because Scarecrow is very terrifying at times, or at least in my opinion. He has a lot of horror elements just with his backstory and everything, and he just looks scary himself. So it's really, Scarecrow is just that's an easy dub for Scarecrow because he already has the looks, he has the traits, he has it all when it comes to him being something horror related. So I think it would be pretty dope to have one of those 2 specifically in the game, or even just someone as random as Victor Zsasz or something like that. Something Gotham related I think would be pretty dope to have in the game and could really surprise the community for real. Number 2 is Lara Croft. I always thought Lara Croft would be a perfect fit for DVD. Some people from the community might disagree otherwise, but I just think that it will be so perfect having her in DVD. It's literally, the lore for it will be just so simple and perfect, it's not even funny. Laura discovers a cave or a temple, or a tomb, I should say, Tomb Raider. She goes inside and then the entity takes her. As simple as that. She goes inside this suspicious cave or temple or whatever, discovers it, realizes how foggy it is. She keeps going further and further until she reaches the entity's realm. I just think it will be perfect. Put Lara Croft in the game. I think most people at least will like having Lara Croft in the game. I just don't know what type of perks you will have. Probably something OP. It'll be pretty dope to have to just put her in the game like by herself, like almost like how Ash did, how they did the Evil Dead versus Ash, I think it was called, how they just dropped him in here. So it'll be pretty dope to just drop Lara Croft in the game as well. I think that would be pretty dope. It'll also be pretty cool if they was to combine 2 licenses, like someone that connects with Lara Croft that's also like a licensed or original character, and then they just throw them all in one chapter together with a map or something like that. That would be pretty dope. I don't know, I always just thought Lara Croft is pretty perfect for a game like Dead by Daylight. It's because of the way how she is, how determined she is, her lore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, it's something about Lara Croft that just connects very well with Dead by Daylight, even though she's not really, there's nothing really horror about her. Maybe in the more recent games there was some horror elements, but I don't know, I just find Lara Croft to be a pretty perfect fit for DBD, especially for what I just said and how the entity could catch up. And the last but not least, the third chapter that I really want in Dead by Daylight, even though it's not horror, is Star Wars Darth Vader, bro. Darth Vader, I think, should be a killer in DBD, even though Star Wars is not horror related. Just Darth Vader's presence alone can instill fear into survivors, and his breathing and that lightsaber, you just see it glistening from afar as he just walking down towards you. I think would be pretty dope having Darth Vader in the game, honestly. He could mess around and throw pallets at you with the Force, or just throw survivors at other survivors with the Force. I think something like this has a lot of possibility and can actually happen, but you know, we got them. So the fact that we have them holding the rights to Star Wars and stuff is kind of bugging me, because Disney, bro, or should I say them, it's not gonna happen. As long as they have that as long as they have or own, I should say, Star Wars, or have the rights to Star Wars, whatever they do, I know they somehow connected to, they own something from Star Wars. They own something from Star Wars, they own something from Marvel. It's gonna be really hard trying to get a Star Wars chapter to work. I don't know how that's gonna play out. I don't know if that's even possible, but Darth Vader will be a pretty dope, I could see being a pretty dope character for DBD. Someone even created his own chase music for him. I know, bro, that joint kicks ass, bro. I know. It'll be so dope having him in the game, bro. I'm guessing the survivor will be Luke Skywalker for the Star Wars chapter. I'm not really too into Star Wars. Like, I'm not a Star Wars geek, but I'm familiar with Star Wars and some of the characters and their traits and stuff. So I don't really know who will be the survivor or the map. But Darth Vader as a character, I just think that speaks for itself for him being in Dead by Daylight. Really cool chapter. Like, I could honestly see that being the anniversary joint where they just drop it on us. Not even, probably not anniversary, because of the fact that it's not horror related. So I don't know if that will get the community upset or anything like that, but at least something before the chapter, but I mean before like the anniversary. So you have Star Wars as a before anniversary chapter, and then you have the anniversary chapter. At least I think people will be pretty satisfied having him in the game, because the way he will work, I already know behavior will kill it. I already know they will, because it's Darth Vader, bro. Like, come on. But anyways, that's gonna do it. That was my little list of non-horror chapters that I really want to see, or non-horror additions that I really want to see in Dead by Daylight. Let me hear more of yours, because I really like talking about these type of stuff that's not horror related into DBD. So I'm curious. But anyways, I love y'all. Take care, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.
To the beat, y'all.
Check it out.
Come on. 1, 2.